Those were amazing. Thank you very much. Welcome to Arkanoid, everyone, at AGDQ 2024. I am really stoked to be here right now. I've been trying to get this in GDQ for a long time, and we are here now. And playing a game with this controller, which is the best controller. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The best controller made of all time. I have 4 of them in my bag here, and this is the only one that really works right now. So that's okay. But my history with the game, I've been playing this game 1987. Yeah, that's about how long I've been playing this game, about 37 years. And hopefully I can demonstrate my skills from playing the game for 37 years. But also a quick shout out to the Mexican runner, TMR, for getting me back into this game back about 8 years ago when he played it for NES Mania. I told him I beat the game normally, quote unquote normally. He said, prove it, I don't believe you. And I did. And he said, props to you, buddy. So that's where we are right now. Would my commentators please introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Yelsraek, and I am chessjerk's brother.
Hi, my name is Seirea, and I am not their brother, but I'm very happy to be here.
So yeah, I just want to be clear before we get started that this game is brutally difficult, okay? And even in the modern internet age, where it's common for people to come out of the woodwork and showcase their talents for these runs, there aren't really any people that have come out and said, oh, hey, I can 1cc Arkanoid NES with any level of consistency, except for this guy. So there's no better representative for this game than my brother right here to showcase his talent on, again, this is like really, really difficult affair here.
Yeah, about a decade ago, I was watching that challenge that the Mexican runner was doing, NES Mania, and he was looking to complete every licensed NES game, and a handful of games were absolute monsters, and Arkanoid was one of those notorious games that TMR had to work the hardest to complete, and when I was watching, I thought the game looked nearly impossible. But fast forward to 2020, and I learned that chessjerk can not only complete the game regularly, but he speed runs it. And once I found that out and saw it for myself, it blew my mind. And all I could think was, way more people need to know about this.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, so
I think we should get started here. One warning, there is a manipulation in the first level. I'm going to try about 3 times to get a warp to the next level. It's a pixel-perfect trick. And I'm pretty good at it, but I'm not 100% at it. So I'm going to give 3 tries. If I don't get in 3 tries, so be it. It's not going to take that much time. But luckily, resets are fast. So.
Yeah, so we're just going, when we start the timer,
just leave the timer run. We're good.
Just let it run.
But we're going to start, I don't think we start in 10 or 5. We start in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're going to find this pixel, hopefully, on the first try. And it'll be amazing when I do. It's going to be about right there. Ah, see that?
Nobody saw that.
Nobody saw it. First try every time, let's go. That also demonstrates 37-year-old technology. It's not just my nerves making the paddle not stay still, so.
Yeah, he's got 4 of these.
There we go.
See
See that? Second try every time.
Yeah, there you
See
go.
that?
So, yeah, so what you just saw there was a manipulation, again, pixel-perfect positioning of the Voss to manipulate a specific capsule, in this case, the break capsule, which lets you warp to the next level. Just want to point out that a runner, Link777, has done a fully manipulated route of this game, and he was able to finish the game in 12 minutes and 17 seconds, but that specific feat, as remarkable as it is, can only be done fully in sequence. So if you mess up any part of the manipulation, then the manipulation is just gone. So he was able to do it for the entirety of the 36 levels. And that's why we're not doing it here beyond round 1, and I'm glad we got it second try. Quick.
First try.
First.
All right,
so you're going to get introduced to gold indestructible blocks here. This is serious time. We're going to let him go.
That'll help. If you thought the game was slow before, it's getting faster.
Get it.
Yes.
There we go. All right.
Yes.
Easy game every time. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I mean, a few GDQs ago, chessjerk set up Arkanoid in the practice room and just asked people to come up and see how far they could get into the game. And I believe only Lack Attack could get past round 3.
He got a break in round 3.
And he got a break. Yeah,
he got lucky.
you know, but still, like that level is ridiculously hard. But we should probably take the moment here as he picks up the slow capsule because the speed increases are
That was for safety. That's marathon safety because, normally I would not pick up a slow down because, hey, this is a speed run. But
but
this level's ridiculous.
It's all good. We're gonna talk a little bit about some of the capsules here. What's your favorite capsule, Say?
My favorite capsule, it really depends on the level sometimes because I really love the disrupt capsule, which is what causes the 3 balls to appear instead of just the 1. But you can see when sometimes it's just truly painful whenever that happens because either it's just bad timing where the balls just all fall straight off the screen immediately. But sometimes if it's in a situation where there are a bunch of breakable blocks right when the power-up comes in, it's just so satisfying to see them just all get taken out. So that's probably the one that jumps to my mind first.
Yeah, I mean, for me, chessjerk and I do a monthly co-op stream, and I almost always end up playing this once. I like the player capsule, which gives you a 1-up, because it increases my chances of clearing round 3.
Angles, please.
Yeah, this game's got some wild angles, and also, there we go.
Calculated.
Those enemies up there are kind of wild.
Hey, look, a little guy.
Oh, hey, look at this guy. I mean, so these silver blocks. This is the first time you're really going to see them. Currently, they take 2 hits apiece. That will increase as the game goes on. It increases every 8 rounds. We'll call it out when it does. chessjerk is showcasing another really powerful capsule right now, which is the laser capsule.
Laser!
Which lets you, which obviously, I mean, proof is in the pudding. You can see it on screen there. Easy, quick work of round 3 there with the laser.
Yeah, I was clearly a fool for not immediately saying the laser was my favorite.
Well, again, but like you said, it's situational. If you
laser.
Like this one. This laser is amazing right now.
In round 3, chessjerk was able to procure a catch capsule, and that was very useful for being able to control the direction of where the capsule is being sent back up, because it sticks to the Voss whenever it comes back down, and you use the single button on the controller to release it again. So that's another good capsule to have. He finished the level with an extend capsule, which makes the Voss a bit bigger, which seems good, but it makes the angles a bit tougher to pull off. So swings and roundabouts, as they say. There's another extend right there. He may take this catch instead. Not necessarily because it's better, but because you also get points for every capsule you get. You also notice that when he grabbed that disrupt capsule there, that he just kind of let the other 2 balls go. That is intentional in this case because during a disrupt, it's cool that you have initially 3 balls and then eventually 2 and eventually 1, but you can't get another capsule until the 2 extra balls are gone. So you can keep, we like to call it juggling. You can keep juggling all 2 of them or 3 of them, but you can't get a new power up until later. So here's an example of the gold blocks trying to guard a bunch of different angles to get to the blocks that are breakable. They did forget to block the center. But don't worry, they'll work on it. They had a pretty good formation in round 3. This one wasn't as good as round 8 in round 8. So another thing that we should point out is that you can earn 1-ups in this game, apart from just the player capsule. So at 20,000, at 60,000, and then at every 60,000 after that, every multiple, he will continue to earn more 1-ups. So here comes another disrupt that he's not going to take, because again, the catch is soup. Ooh, look at this. Look at this extra capsule. By round 9.
We'll take those.
Every time.
Okay, so rounds 10, 11, and 12 are kind of automatic. CJ has some setups for them. So we're going to throw to donations now. This is a good opportunity to just kick back and relax and get some donations.
How's it going, everyone?
What a flex. Okay, absolutely. I have some donations for you. We have $10 from Adirondack Rick, which says, gotta have heart for chessjerk and the efforts of GDQ and the community to prevent cancer.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, Rick.
$25 from the Malchior family. Hiya, chessjerk. Good morning from the Malchior family. Mal, Mrs. Mal, and baby Mal all say hi and wish you the best in your run. Congrats on making it to the big stage again, and always remember, gotta have heart. Much love from your friends in the Zelda 1 randomizer community.
Thank you to all the Mals.
You gotta have heart.
All you really need is heart. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Speaking of that, we have 50 from Mog WV, who says, you gotta have heart to fight cancer. Good luck to CJ on your Arkanoid run.
Thank you, Mog.
Let's go, Mog.
Let's go.
And then we have $50 from Myria, who says, 50 meows for a gimmick best ending. Can I get a meow in the audience? Would that be possible? Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're good. Don't take that capsule. Instant death, you take it. I would prove it, but I don't want to lose life.
Okay, so one of the things we should mention now that you're starting to see it in a couple of these levels is that enemies are spawning in certain rounds from the top of the screen. They're not doing it right now, so thanks, game, for trying to explain something here.
We didn't set up that point very good.
But that's okay. Well, we didn't want to do it. We wanted donations there, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But essentially, there's only 2 spots at the top of the level where enemies can spawn. They either spawn on the left or on the right, and it is controllable. It depends on which side of the screen the Voss is on at the time that the spawn would trigger. So in at least for one of the levels for round 10, he did manipulate which side the enemies would come out so that they wouldn't interfere with the routine that the disrupted balls needed to go through to finish the level without him having to do anything else. So again, super flex, but calculated.
And here are some of the enemies that we were just talking about. They can come in some swooping patterns. They usually come out of their openings just going straight down, and then they can try and think the game is all about them and just get in the way at any moment. And it can be somewhat unpredictable only because you have to pay attention to so many things at once. And now my favorite level, the state of Ohio.
The first time you said that, I thought, you know what? You're right. How did I never see that before?
It's round on the end and high in the middle.
Yeah, once you come from Ohio, then you're ruined. You can only see
my God.
Oh, thank you, Ohio.
Thanks,
See, that's what
Ohio.
I'm talking about. It's because I'm on the stage.
See you later, Ohio.
The faster we can leave there, the better.
Shout out to Ohio.
Yeah, I'm Ohioan, so I can say it.
All right.
Laser! Shout out to
So,
Sizey Squirrel.
He's got a fantastic laser here. We actually have time for a few more donations, but this is a great capsule here. Clean, super clean.
It's nice when you get the right capsule on the first try. Shout outs to Bubble Bobble.
Yep.
Kind of messed up my first shot there, but that's all right.
You can blame it on me.
But you wish you had the umbrella. I mean, you could skip 5 rounds in Bubble Bobble with the umbrella, but if you get the right colored one. But we are in round 17 now. Round 17 is when silver blocks now require... Ooh, and that's a 1-up. That's the player right there. What's up, playa? So round 17, silvers now require 3 hits to destroy. That guy really tried to disrupt things there. But we're disrupting right back. See that?
Oh,
Disrupt
there we
guy.
go.
That was well timed, by the way.
That was a blessing from the pointy boy.
I think that is the official name. I haven't looked at the manual in a little bit, but I'm pretty sure those are pointy boys. And now again, you get awkward situations like this one where the only remaining breakable blocks are guarded from the front by silvers. CJ had a bit of an issue that he solved brilliantly in a couple of rounds ago. I believe it was in 14 or 15, where you had the alternating gold blocks along the edges, and the last one he had was just tucked neatly into one of the edges. And he had a catch, and he gave it up for a slowdown. See, so those
That's the first death. That's
That's
amazing.
good. Yeah,
That's truly amazing.
that's really good. So.
I very rarely get that far in the game without one death. So. And you see the life counter stops at 6. It is counting beyond 6, so I do have more than 6 lives right now, which is good for a marathon setting, to say the least. Wow, I hadn't hit that block once yet. That sounds about right. The problem is without a catch or some other power-up, it's hard to aim at a block that's guarded by other stuff.
Get it.
Wow.
Wowzers.
Yeah, these are great situations for the catch capsule
go.
because then you can line it up immediately.
I believe I said 3. I meant
Yeah,
to
I
say
said 4. Yeah,
Yeah,
up to 4.
It was like 3. Wait, why are we not done? Oh, that's right, because it starts at 2, Yells. It starts at 2. It goes 2, and then 3, and then 4. So yeah, all the silvers until level 24 now take 4.
We cannot escape the math.
Whoa. Oh, we
So
did.
good.
I don't know if y'all know this, but we did not want that laser. All right, so he's gonna chuck it up a couple times to reposition it on the vase, so you can get his angles right. And now, yeah, we're
This
starting
is
to
the
get-
level where you get laser 5 times because it's totally useless.
Yeah, it's completely guarded by gold, so laser, this is a situation where that's a capsule.
There's
Where,
one.
there you go.
I'm gonna take
Hey,
it.
look at that.
I'm going to take it despite the game. Oh, I took a slowdown. Ah, that's a shame.
And actually, as he switched out of the laser there, it was good that he managed to keep the ball centered in the middle of the Vouse because as it's switching out of the laser, the hitbox of the Vouse actually changes and so it becomes way smaller. But that was no problem because he was staying safe, keeping it lined up. But that's something that can trip a lot of players up.
Yeah. Another thing that we should talk about as well that you're gonna start seeing here very shortly. Thanks, Laser. Thanks again.
Oh, no, I missed the laser. Ah, that's a shame.
The game has a kind of variable speed changes. There are certain levels where it starts at a faster speed or a slower speed, and the speed changes in a level like that one. You'll kind of notice it not only because it goes faster, but also the angle suddenly changes when it hits a wall or an enemy or destroys a block. But it is variable by level, and the formulas that govern it can depend on whether you're hitting blocks, you're hitting side walls. There's one level where the moment you hit the ceiling, it speeds up like 3 times. I love that sound, by the way. It just like, yeah, as it's going through all the gold blocks.
Which actually is, it's not the note E, it's actually a C. So
Oh, man.
Which I was amazed to find out, by the way, because I was so sure.
See?
The more you know.
See?
This level is awful, by the way.
Yeah, this is a really terrible level.
This is another level where if I die once, it's okay because, yeah, reasons.
See, and
Thanks, Disrupt, for being
yeah,
a quarter of a second too late.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so tough to predict where that's going to come out. It's one thing to be good at angles. It's another thing to try to have a better, a really solid understanding of how it's going to react from these specific gold blocks. And you'll see that more later in the run as well, because there we go. Excellent.
This level is also awful, by the way.
This one ranks. If we had a top 5, it would absolutely be in the top 5.
Yeah, round 21. Hopefully we won't see just how it can go, but it can go.
Yeah.
I referenced my practice from last night on
Yep.
how this level is awful. I'm not even going to take the slowdown because the catch is infinitely more important, but or if I catch the ball, that would also be good, but minor point there.
I mean, it seems like the name of the power-up doesn't make sense. Like, it's a catch, but it requires you to do the catching? Like,
That was not bad because you can get into like several minute long round 21 sequences where the enemies really do truly think the game is only about them now and that the players should not be able to have the blocks be broken and progress be made. And so that was actually a pretty good round 21.
yeah. So this is really our last good opportunity to throw for some donations. So if our lovely host has a few donations for us, that would be superb.
I took a slowdown to give you more time for donation.
They might be having some technical difficulties back there. That's okay. We just enjoy. I'd like to say that, you know.
I would say enjoy the music, but
Yeah. Enjoy the E.
I'm sure some of you have the Bubble Bobble music stuck in your head.
Well, I didn't.
Hey, Apollo.
You know. Shout
Do
out
we-
to Final Fantasy Legend 2.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
We absolutely do.
Absolutely. I have $25 from Sensenik saying, oh man, Arkanoid, that's hours of my childhood on the Armstrad CPC right there. We actually finished the game once using an infinite lives hack, and the ending was the game freezing and a never-ending beep from the last block.
that is the true Arkanoid experience.
Let's see that best ending of Gimmick, and greetings from Barcelona. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go see that best ending of Gimmick. We have less than 4,000 to go. I don't know. I think we can make it.
Yeah, let's get
Absolutely.
that done.
Let's do it.
So that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a laser game.
Okay, we have more time.
Yes, please keep going.
Yeah,
'cause we gotta,
absolutely.
This level's going to take a while.
All right, we have $50 from Go123 Attack that just says,
Hey.
Holy Arkanoid.
agree.
$25 from Bats that says, donating for this wild Arkanoid run. So impressed someone can own this game when young me was convinced that it was impossible. I'm looking and I still think it's
Young me
absolutely
agrees with
impossible.
you.
Yeah, my mind is blown. I have $50 from Adam Clark that reads, I had no idea Arkanoid existed, but it looks completely up my alley. Great commentary from the couch. Good luck to chessjerk, and don't forget your Prime subs, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I want to put some context around, you know, child me, child him. Like, cast your mind back to 90s arcades.
I'd rather not. That's too long ago.
But, you know, like, we would go to an arcade with our parents, and they would give me $5 in quarters. They would give him $1 in quarters, and I would come back first. I would go play all these flashy games that I was terrible at, and I'd go for 3 minutes. And, you know, we go like, okay, hey, can I have some more quarters? And they go, no, let's go find your brother. And we go over, and you'd see he's got his elbow, like, just on the Arkanoid console, and it doesn't look like he's, like, doing anything. He looks, like, emotionless, what have you. And then you look at the screen, and it looks like this. And you're like, oh.
Can confirm that is correct.
And he'd be like, hey, do you want one of my other
Just like-
three quarters?
Yeah, I have
3 quarters left.
I have all these other quarters to spare. Would you like them? So we're getting into a nice little point-based one up there.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting into the home stretch of really difficult levels. Okay, so we can't just keep calling for serious time every time a hard level comes up, because pretty much each of the next 8 levels are relatively brutal in their own way. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, 25 through 32. We're gonna be calm. We're all gonna be calm. I think we can do it. All right. But then as soon as the level finishes, I need you all to go nuts, okay? Because these levels are all so difficult.
Panic.
I said calm.
Get up there. Thank you.
That is
Go
an
nuts.
Arkanoid
Go nuts.
player.
Please go nuts. Also,
the game decided to stop playing it easy on me, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
If anybody is a fan of Sonic Spinball, this is how I think the Robotnik boss idea came from it. You got to shoot up above and break the barrier, right? I mean, come on.
That's one of the few Sonic pieces of material that I haven't been completely obsessed with.
It's a great game, though.
All right, we're stuck in the infinite for a while.
So now we have to wait for the speed change. The speed change changes the angle. You feel like it was intended by the programmers for that exact reason.
Oh, and it just zipped out right at the worst moment.
And these enemies are just...
The enemy will help me eventually.
Yeah.
There we go.
The Pyramid Boys.
There we go. There we go.
All right, get your E's ready, because if we get it in between the rows, a wonderful sound will be produced.
Message from Dr. Light. Get your E's ready.
Get equipped with.
E. Wait for it.
All right, wait for it. Wait for it. 5 hits now, by the way.
Yeah, 5 hits on silvers.
All right, here we go.
That is calculated, by the way. That is intentional.
I'm glad I showed that off too. So in case you're wondering what happened there, when you destroy a silver block, it doesn't just give you the points it gives you is 50 times the round number, but it doesn't just give it to you all at once. It actually scrolls up the score counter to give you the points. And if your score is scrolling, you can't die, but you also can't move. You can shoot. If I'd had a laser at the time, I could have shot more blocks. But obviously, as you also just saw there, I can't collect power-ups. So
The Valve just
actually
awaits its fate.
Yeah.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Yeah,
Everything is fine.
Got a little pink smiley face here.
he has been able to. I've never seen the smiley face.
That's the first time I've ever seen it too.
Oh my gosh.
I'm seeing new colors. I'm smelling sounds. That's what Arkanoid gameplay like this does to you. I feel like I'm in the fourth dimension.
Same.
Very serious time right now. Super
Same for me,
serious.
but probably for a different reason. Yeah, this level is also annoying.
It is definitely one of the levels of all time.
That disrupt really didn't help.
Yeah. Thanks, Disrupt.
Can I get a better power up, please? Like laser? Laser would definitely be good.
Laser!
All right, this could be good.
Stay.
Help!
Stay. Yes, please stay up there just a little bit longer. Get it? Okay. Smiley face cleared. Yes! Let's go.
I love it when things cooperate, when it matters. This is
When
amazing.
a plan comes together.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. And it cleared the whole top. That is super clutch from that last ball to disrupt up there.
Goal is not to shoot it back up the middle, please.
Yeah, you do not want to see that ball go back up and then
Pretty
come
much
back
an
down.
instant death if it does, because I will not be able to save it when it comes back down. But without a power-up, yeah, so, okay.
Yeah, that's okay, yeah.
It's a tactical death, we'll say.
I mean, it is for speed, because you're hoping to
sure.
get a power-up from here that will actually help you.
That was an AGDQ death.
It was. Can I get a laser, please? That'd be nice.
It's impressive how many different levels are in this game, especially because so many players are not really going to be making it past round 3.
Yeah.
And then now we have 2 players here who specialize in games with a very different amount of levels. Yelsraek here with Marble Madness, which has 6 levels.
6.
And this one has much more than 6.
There we go.
Laser!
Don't panic. That's good.
Yeah, now
Yeah, now we can go up the middle. Base hit.
Perfectly calculated again. All right.
A laser would not go amiss here either. These
Yeah.
these silvers, the positioning on them is particularly brutal. So,
Thanks, Laser.
Like, yeah, get it now, and hopefully get it out of the way now. Get up there. It really wants you to just take the disrupt, and I'm like, dude, it's too soon. All right, now we'll take the disrupt because you can't shoot past.
You can shoot. There's like a pixel perfect shot you can do like in between blocks, but you can't shoot through gold blocks. So they're like the blocks behind them. I cannot shoot.
Catch will go.
Catch will help me get rid of this block.
Yeah, that's really a really good power up
Yeah.
right now.
We haven't seen a lot of catch so far, but this is a good moment for it.
And yeah, I was gonna say, send it.
Yoink!
Yeah, so chessjerk's gonna do something that we call juggling. There we go.
I lost the ball at the end though. Unacceptable.
Nobody saw that.
I saw it.
Okay.
That's right. It was
These
just,
angles. This angle makes sense, by the way.
It was just it was an orb going into one of its.
See ya! That saves like 2 minutes right there. That was amazing.
All right. So last really difficult level, and I mean, I think you can see why. There are 6 blocks in particular in this level that you just kind of got to hit it and hope that it gets up there. These angles are really tight, and those gold blocks do not often cooperate. So we'll see how CJ does on this one. 1, 2, good.
Easy.
Easy.
That'll help.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I missed that one. There we go.
3, good.
That was not what I was expecting. The angle that you get off of a catch is really finicky at times because you think it's going to go one way and it absolutely does not.
You saw it just went like swimming through those two channels there and didn't pick off either of the blocks in the third column. Well, okay, 4.
Yeah, you have a better chance of being able to really see the angles that come off of the Vaus whenever the catch capsule is being used.
And he's catching it with like the very edge sometimes. Normal speeds.
One more.
That's okay. That's okay.
So
that was
close.
a really good, almost clearing 32 on a single life.
Yeah, you can see even when you have the catch capsule active, it's not a guarantee that you're going to be able to find the angle you want. And that's what makes this game partially so impressive at this level, is because whenever the game is moving as quickly as it is, with as many angles in play as there are, and he's reacting to them such that he can be able to, create situations that he wants.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. So from here on out, this is exclusive content for you folks, okay?
This is the DLC.
Yeah, the arcade version has 32, the first 32 rounds you just saw, and then it has the final round. The Famicom version has those same 32 rounds. Oh, that stinks.
Yep.
Has those first 32 rounds and then the final round. The US version has 3 levels that, could be an inspiration for people that want to do ROM hacks, I guess. Because had 3 balloons here. It just, maybe they're celebrating that we're getting close to the end of the run.
Super Arkanoid Maker, win.
Somebody make it happen.
That would be amazing, yeah. User-created levels, let's go.
But I'd also like to forward your idea for Super Marble Madness Maker.
Oh yeah, Marble Madness Maker. I would love user-created levels of Marble Madness. You have no idea. Also, round 33, this is the last upgrade for silvers, I believe. They now take 6 hits to destroy, which is great. It's really fine.
You have an odd definition of the word great, by the way.
I do.
Well,
take it.
Yeah, goodbye.
The most efficient break you've ever seen.
It's never too late.
Never
Who
too
wants
late.
ice cream? Yeah, I want ice cream too.
Good old ADM ice cream. Cotton candy flavor, you think?
Good.
Yeah.
I got my pattern there to get that middle stuff. That's
Nice.
really hard to do consistently, and I'm definitely not consistent at it. But
Awesome.
I got it there.
That middle section with the 5 gold blocks crowding around it.
You've done an absolutely incredible job in this run.
Thank you very much.
And now that I've said that, it's time for it to go absolutely haywire.
You couldn't have waited one more level to say that?
Just doing
No, I
some
couldn't.
juggling. No big
Okay.
deal. It's fine.
Fair. Silence.
There we go. Yep. And then we have whatever this is.
A flower, Bomberman.
In honor of my Z1R folk, it's a cactus.
Cactus, yeah.
It's a cactus.
They understand what that means.
If you know, you know.
And now the flower's been given a haircut. Very lopsided haircut. It's if I gave somebody a haircut. The act of playing Arkanoid is the act of making art every single time you play. I'm glad nobody reacted to that because that was terrible. I'm sorry. that was my fault.
Next tip, don't laugh and play Arkanoid at the same time.
Some late game juggling here for you, just to close this one out.
chessjerk
There we go.
regretting asking
All
for
right.
me to be on commentary.
Super ultra serious time. Doe. That is his name, Doe. His projectiles are 1-hit KOs, but we don't care. We can see them, we can dodge them, but 16 hits, all you need.
Get ready on
My
time.
score, I went the wrong way. My score is super low, by the way. This is like the lowest score I've ever had in this game.
You're styling on him.
It's time.
There you go. That is a clean 1cc of Arkanoid. It cooperated for the most part. Again, 31-11.
A little bit over, but
Tiny bit over. That time is a palindrome, though, so I don't want to hear anything.
I'm all right with that.
3-1-1-1-3. Nailed it.
Wow.
Perfect.
that might be me. I often mention my PB on deaths in a run for fewer deaths. It's probably around 6. I mean, that run was probably...
We'll have to go
it
back.
was less than... Okay, probably less than 10. Getting less than 10 deaths in a run is amazing. I very rarely do that. And to do that here in front of all of you people...
Yeah, what did you all think?
That could not have gone better. Shout out to anyone who watched my practice runs the last 2 days, and I did not do anywhere near that good in any of those practice runs, so that worked out really well. I forgot I didn't even do the endings where time started flowing reversely. That's the story. In case you're wondering what Arkanoid is, it's the ship that the Voss escapes after being attacked. That is the paddle is not the Arkanoid. The Arkanoid is the ship. So
There
just
you
keep
go.
that in mind. There you
That's
go.
the beginning
There's the
of the
beginning of the story.
Arkanoid is not Samus.
Yes, exactly.
So
But yeah,
confused.
that's all I have. My shout outs are to my wife and kids. I love you guys. I hope the snowstorm that happened in my area that allowed for a 2-hour delay for school this morning allowed my kids to watch the run this morning. Who knows? Thank you to my wonderful, amazing commentators for keeping my nerves straight for being on the stage here.
You nailed it, man.
And to the,
I did mess you up at one point.
you did, but you did it at a good time when I was pretty much safe in the run. So I thank you for your timing. And shout outs to the Z1R community for all your donations and just being super supportive and everything. Shout outs to all the NES players out there, which there are many. We got a huge run of NES games coming up here. We already had one. We're gonna have more. And I don't have anything else. I'm done.
You did it, man. You did
it.
That's it.
Thank you very much. And thank you, GDQ. Really appreciate it. I'm done. See ya.